Hello, this is Dylan Scott here. Today I'm going to be doing my Chapter 6 current events video submission on an issue that's pretty heavy and heated in Kentucky right now. This one was about Lexington, the Lexington Fire Department, Lexington Police, and Public Services on their own retirement system. However, Lexington Fire, or the Lexington retirement system, is about 85% under budget or underfunded. So in 2013, the mayor said that he was going to propose a deal or a breakthrough to address the almost $300 million unfunded portions of the pension fund. One of them was to cut annual cost of living adjustments to the fund. So they thought that cutting the 2% out over time would eventually help fix the lack of funds. So a retired police officer and retired firefighter, they both were in that same pension fund. Tried to sue the city. Unfortunately, the case was dropped. They didn't have enough evidence to legally prove that they're entitled to their annual cost of living adjustments. The judge was actually pretty sympathetic for them. He kind of made a statement saying he wishes he could change it and wishes that he could fix it, but there's nothing legally he can do about it until they can come back and produce a little bit more information and maybe some more, law about how they could fix this. So the reason that I picked this one is because I'm in the Kentucky retirement system. I'm in the entire state's pension fund. I am in a tier 2 pension fund. As of right now, there's 3 tiers. There's tier 1, which is 28 years and out. I'm 25 years and out. And then there's tier 3, who's not even really a pension. They just get a 401k option. So I've been full-time in Kentucky now for 6 years. But if you're hired in now, in the last I think 4, I made the cut, but not by much. So I think the last maybe 3 or 4 years, you now are in a pension or tier 3. If you don't know, Kentucky is financially destroyed. When I initially wanted to be a fireman, it was because I wanted to, of course, help the community, help my where I live, but also was part of the benefits. You serve your time for you serve your community. Make some sacrifices for 20 years, and then at the end you're well taken care of. That's not the case anymore. We keep the politicians and legislators keep telling us that we're going to be fine, that our pension's going to be there, but when you look at numbers have to add up, and it's just not there. So I am planning on not having any type of retirement from the state at all. I prepare accordingly. I invest my own money. Since I am tier 2, I'm also 25 years and out, not 20, for hazard duty. Unfortunately, the state's retirement, just the firefighters part, is $81 million underfunded. Or I'm sorry, it might be more than that. I believe it's 81 million. So, which is way more than I originally thought. The governor kind of re-looked at some things and said that they miscalculated a whole bunch, obviously, and that everything will be fine because they're going to employ some other little silliness. The problem is with Kentucky retirement system is the firemen's paid their parts. Kentucky never paid their part back in. The Kentucky retirement system is just a mess. Firefighters put the most amount into the retirement system, but we draw the least. So teachers put the least amount in and draw the most. They need to get that issues fixed. You need to be everyone needs to be putting in a little bit more than what they're drawing. And the only ones that are really doing that is the firefighters. Police are not, teachers are not. So it's been a mess. If you look at New Circle Road, it's a highway kind of like 275 around Lexington. That was paid for in cash out of Kentucky Retirement Fund, directly from the firefighters part. So they steal money and they never pay it back. So we of course have tons of don't blank on the word, guys who are down in Frankfort fighting for us. I can't think of the word right now, but we have our unions. We're trying to come together and fight this. We have contacted our politicians. We send out emails, we make phone calls, we send letters, we stand on the doorsteps of Frankfort quite often and try to fight this issue. It's just it's steadily growing worse and worse. And because of that, it's now becoming hard to find firefighters and medics. Nobody wants to work in the state where there's going to be no retirement. I've seen different articles and read different things that Kentucky is one of the top 5 worst financial off states in the nation. So it's a little scary, a little daunting, especially with some other things that's going on in the state. They're wanting to take tangible tax away from us for the fire districts. At Hebron, that is 3/4 of our budget. So pretty much if they take tangible tax away, the Hebron Fire Department will be no more. It will survive, I guess, technically. They'll get cut. They'll only have 1/4 of the staffing, and I will be gone. This is throughout statewide. There's probably, out of the 9 departments in Kentucky, I think, or 9 departments out of Boone County, 7 or 6 of them will not be able to function without tangible tax. So our politicians are making some smart moves, it seems like. No, not really. So I encourage you guys to always stay on top of what's your politicians and who's representing you, what they're doing. Make sure you contact them. Make sure you always look into House bills. See what's going on out there. Let me know if you guys have any type of retirement system issues or anything like that. I'd love to hear what other states are doing, if they are struggling, what they're doing to make steps. Not only because I'm curious, but I also want to be able to help fight this battle that we've been fighting. All right, guys. Sorry I rambled on there. Hope everyone has a great week. Thank you.